The sky is warning you, you just don't know how to read it. It's a warm, sticky morning. The sky is almost clear. Birds are out. Nothing feels wrong. And yet, the air above your head has already decided that tonight, this exact spot could get hit by one of the biggest storms of the year. Here's the wild part. The sky has been dropping hints all day. Most people just never learned how to read them. By the end of this video, you will. Because here's the secret nobody tells you. Storms aren't born, they're cooked. And like any recipe, you need the right ingredients. Get them together, and the sky turns into a kitchen. So let's meet the ingredients. Ingredient 1. Moisture. You know that heavy, sticky feeling on a summer day, where the air feels less like air and more like soup? That's not just annoying. That's fuel. Warm, damp air near the ground is the raw energy a storm eats for breakfast. The stickier it feels, the more loaded the sky becomes. Forecasters even put a number on it called the dew point, and once it climbs into the 60s Fahrenheit, that's around 15 Celsius and up, the air is basically carrying a full tank of gas. Ingredient 2, a sky that's ready to explode. Now imagine warm air trapped near the ground, with much colder air sitting way up high. Warm air wants to rise. It's lighter, but it's being held down like a shaken bottle of soda with the cap still on. The atmosphere is tense, twitchy, ready to pop. Meteorologists call this instability. You can just call it the sky holding its breath. Ingredient 3. A little push. The soda bottle still needs someone to twist the cap. That push can be a wave of even warmer air rolling in, the sun cooking the ground all afternoon, or a range of hills nudging the air upward. Once that warm, juicy air gets its first shove up, it takes off, and a thunderstorm is born. But here's the thing. That recipe makes an ordinary storm. To cook up a real monster, you need one secret ingredient. The secret ingredient: wind that can't make up its mind. If the wind near the ground is blowing one way, and the wind high above is blowing a different way, or much faster, the whole storm starts to lean, tilt, and spin. That spin is what separates a quick downpour from a storm that lasts for hours, drops giant hail, and in the worst cases, spawns a tornado. Forecasters call it wind shear. Think of it as the difference between stirring your soup gently and putting it in a blender. So that's the recipe. Now, how do you spot it happening with nothing but your own eyes? Sign 1. The air feels wrong. That oppressive, heavy, can't quite breathe stickiness in the morning? The sky is stocking up on fuel. Pay attention. Sign 2. The clouds start growing. Fast. Watch those innocent little cotton ball clouds around midday. If they start shooting upward, puffing taller and taller like popcorn in a pan, that's a warning. It's not the clouds that matter. It's the speed. Fast-growing clouds mean a powerful updraft underneath, sucking all that fuel skyward. Sign 3. The anvil. When a storm cloud grows so tall, it flattens out at the top, spreading sideways into a giant anvil shape. That means it just hit the ceiling of the sky and has nowhere left to go but out. That cloud is now a heavyweight. It's done cooking. Sign 4. The sky turns weird. If the daylight goes deep, bruised blue, or even faintly green, that's often a sky stuffed so full of water and hail that it's changing the color of the light itself. Green sky is the atmosphere's way of saying, I'm carrying ice, and I might drop it. Sign 5. The lumps and the wave. See pouchy, lumpy bubbles hanging from the underside of the cloud? Those are a calling card of a severe storm's turbulence. And if you spot a low, dark shelf of cloud rolling toward you like an ocean wave, brace yourself. That's the storm's leading edge, and the wind is seconds behind it. Sign 6. The creepy calm. Right before it hits, everything can go strangely still. The wind dies. The birds go quiet. It feels peaceful. Almost too peaceful. Don't be fooled. The storm is just inhaling, pulling all that warm air in before it strikes. Then the temperature suddenly drops. A gust of cool wind kicks up the dust, and you catch that unmistakable smell of rain. That's not a warning anymore. That's the storm saying, "I'm here, and here's your cheat code." You don't actually have to guess. Long before any of this, weather services do the math for you and publish the risk hours ahead. Learn 2 words. A watch means the ingredients are coming together. Stay alert. A warning means it's happening right now. Take cover, and the live radar in your pocket can show you exactly where the storm is and exactly where it's headed. So the next time the morning feels heavy and the little clouds start climbing, look up. The sky isn't quiet. It's been talking to you this whole time. Now you know how to listen.